Welcome back to the channel. Rarest coins. In today's video, we're going to talk about something that's both fascinating and incredibly valuable in the world of numismatics. We're diving into the history, the rarity, and the potential worth of the 1964 Jefferson nickel. You may have some of these coins lying around in your collection, or maybe even in your change jar, and what you might not know is that one of them could be worth a lot of money. In fact, it could be worth as much as $1.8 million. Yes, you heard that right. This humble 5-cent coin could change your financial future. So, sit back, grab your magnifying glass, and let's explore the world of the 1964 Jefferson nickel. Let's start by giving you some context. The Jefferson nickel, first introduced in 1938, is one of the most well-known coins in American history. Designed by Felix Schlag, this nickel features a portrait of Thomas Jefferson, the third president of the United States, on the obverse side. On the reverse side, you'll find Monticello, Jefferson's historic home in Virginia. The coin has seen various changes over the years, but the 1964 Jefferson nickel is special because of a rare and valuable error that makes it stand out from the rest. While most of these coins are just a part of everyday change, a select few hold a secret that collectors and investors are willing to pay top dollar for. Now, let's get to the heart of the matter. What makes the 1964 Jefferson nickel so valuable? Well, not all 1964 Jefferson nickels are worth a fortune. The ones that are worth significant money are a very specific type, the 1964 no-P nickel. Normally, U.S. coins feature a mint mark to indicate where they were minted, either D for Denver, S for San Francisco, or P for Philadelphia. However, in 1964, a strange and rare error occurred. The U.S. Mint accidentally produced a very small number of Jefferson nickels that were missing their mint mark entirely, hence the name, no-P nickel. Why is this so important? Well, the absence of the mint mark is a huge mistake in the minting process. This error is extremely rare, and it's these types of irregularities that collectors pay a premium for. The 1964 no-P Jefferson nickel is valuable because of its scarcity and the fact that it's a mistake that makes it far rarer than its counterparts. So, why are collectors willing to spend so much on this error coin? Let's break it down. The first reason is rarity. While millions of Jefferson nickels were produced in 1964, only a small handful of them were made without a mint mark. It's believed that fewer than 50 of those no-P nickels were ever released into circulation, making them incredibly rare and highly sought after by coin collectors. The second reason is demand. Coin collecting is a popular hobby, and error coins like the 1964 no-P nickel have become highly collectible. Collectors love owning a piece of history, especially when it's tied to a significant minting mistake. The value of rare coins skyrockets when demand outweighs supply, and that's exactly what's happening with the 1964 no-P nickel. Lastly, the 1964 no-P nickel is historically significant. The fact that it was produced in error makes it a unique part of U.S. mint history, which only adds to its appeal. For some collectors, owning one of these coins isn't just about the money, it's about having a piece of American numismatic history. So, how can you tell if you have one of these rare and valuable coins? It's actually pretty simple to spot, but you'll need to pay close attention to the details. Start by looking at the reverse of the coin. This is the side with Monticello. Just above the image of Monticello, you'll typically find a small mint mark, either a D, an S, or a P. In the case of the 1964 no-P nickel, the mint mark is completely absent. If you look closely and don't see a mint mark, congratulations, you might be holding a very rare coin. But remember, it's also important to check the overall condition of the coin. The value of the 1964 no-P nickel can fluctuate based on its condition, so make sure to inspect it care. Now let's talk about the most exciting part. How much is this coin actually worth? As we mentioned earlier, the value of the 1964 no-P Jefferson nickel can range anywhere from hundreds to millions of dollars, depending on its condition. In lower grades, the coin might be worth a few $1,000s. For example, a 1964 no-P nickel in average circulated condition could fetch anywhere from $1,000 to $3,000. However, if the coin is in excellent or uncirculated condition, it can be worth a lot more, sometimes tens of thousands of dollars. The highest known sale for a 1964 NOP Jefferson nickel was over $1.8 million. Yes, that's correct, the $1.8 million for a 5-cent coin. This incredible sale shows just how valuable these rare era coins can do when they are in pristine condition and have been authenticated by professional grading services. If you think you've found one of these rare coins, the next step is to get it authenticated and graded. Professional coin grading services, like the Numismatic Guarantee Corporation, NGC, or the Professional Coin Grading Service, PCGS, will assess your coin's authenticity and condition. The higher the grade, the more valuable the coin. Once you have your coin graded and authenticated, you can sell it through various channels, such as reputable auction houses, online marketplaces, or even directly to coin dealers. Make sure to do your research and choose a trusted buyer who specializes in rare coins to ensure you get the best price. While the 1964 NOP nickel is the most famous and valuable of the Jefferson nickels, there are other rare and valuable coins in the series. Some other examples include the 1938 Jefferson nickel, which is considered a key date in the series and can be worth a significant amount of money. The 1942 silver nickel, produced during World War II and made from a special silver alloy, which can also fetch high prices. The 1950 Jefferson nickel, which is rare due to a lower mintage. If you're a collector of Jefferson nickels, keep your eyes peeled for these valuable coins as well. They might not be worth $1.8 million, but they're still worth a lot. In conclusion, the 1964 Jefferson nickel, especially the rare NOP variety, is a coin that every serious collector should keep an eye out for. With its historical significance, rarity, and potential to be worth millions, this nickel represents more than just a simple piece of currency. It's a real treasure. So, if you happen to find one in your collection or in your pocket change, make sure to check it carefully. It could be worth more than you ever imagined. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel for more exciting numismatic insights. Have you ever found a rare coin? Let us know in the comments below. We'd love to hear your stories. Until next time, happy collecting. Check out our other videos for more on rare coins and valuable collectibles. Welcome back to the channel. If you're into coins, collectibles, or just love discovering hidden treasures, you're in the right place. Rarest coins. Today, we're going to talk about a coin that might just be sitting in your collection or even in your pocket change, the 1974 Jefferson nickel. Now, you may think that a 5-cent coin is nothing special. But what if I told you that some of these 1974 nickels are worth a staggering $1.5 million? Yes, you heard that right. Keep watching, because we're about to dive into the history, the rarity, and the incredible value of the 1974 Jefferson nickel. Before we talk about the 1974 Jefferson nickel specifically, let's take a quick trip through time. The Jefferson nickel has been a part of the U.S. coinage since 1938. Designed by Felix Schlag, it features the profile of Thomas Jefferson, the third president of the United States, on the front side. On the reverse, you'll find Monticello, Jefferson's Virginia estate, which symbolizes his legacy as a statesman and a figure of American history. Over the years, the design has remained relatively unchanged, though certain editions of the Jefferson nickel are more sought after than others. The 1974 Jefferson nickel is one of those coins that might look like a regular nickel, but hidden within it is a story of rarity, mistakes, and, of course, value. What makes the 1974 Jefferson nickel so special? Well, like many coins, it's not the coin itself but rather a rare and unusual error that occurred during its production. There is a particular version of the 1974 Jefferson nickel that has garnered a lot of attention in the world of coin collecting, the 1974 D/D Jefferson nickel. Typically, coins are stamped with a mint mark to indicate where they were minted: a D for Denver, S for San Francisco, and P for Philadelphia. However, in 1974, an unusual error occurred at the Denver Mint. A small number of Jefferson nickels were minted with 2 D mint marks. Essentially, one D was stamped over another, resulting in a double mint mark error that was entirely unintentional. This mistake may seem small, but in the world of numismatics, it's huge. Error coins like these are extremely rare, and collectors are always on the lookout for them. The 1974 D/D Jefferson nickel is one of those rare finds that can make a collector's heart race, as it's both historically significant and incredibly valuable. Now, let's talk about why this error coin is so valuable. The main reason lies in its rarity. It's estimated that only a small number of these double mint mark nickels were ever produced, probably less than a few hundred. This makes them extremely scarce, and scarcity is one of the key factors that drives up the value of coin. The second reason for the coin's high value is demand. Coin collectors and investors are always seeking rare and unusual items to add to their collections. When a coin is as rare as the 1974 D/D Jefferson nickel, the demand skyrockets, especially when collectors are eager to own a piece of U.S. mint history. Finally, the 1974 D/D nickel is important because it's a perfect example of a minting error that happened at a specific time in history. Coins with minting errors, such as double mint marks, overdates, or off-center strikes, are always more valuable than their rarer free counterparts because they represent a mistake in the production process, something that adds to their story and makes them unique. So, how can you spot the 1974 D/D Jefferson nickel? It's actually quite easy if you know what to look for. First, you need to inspect the coin closely, especially around the mint mark area on the reverse side, just below Monticello. If you look carefully, you'll notice that the D mint mark appears to be doubled. It might look like a faint second D is stamped over the first one. This is the telltale sign of the D/D error. The mint mark should be clear and distinct, with the top D slightly overlapping the bottom D, making it easy to spot once you know what you're looking for. If you're unsure, use a magnifying glass or a jeweler's loupe to get a closer look. Sometimes, the error can be subtle, but once you spot it, you'll know you've found something rare and special. Now, let's talk about the exciting part of just how much is the 1974 D/D Jefferson nickel worth. The value of these rare nickels can vary greatly depending on their condition. If you find one in good condition, it might fetch a few $1,000s. However, if the coin is in near perfect or uncirculated condition, its value can rise significantly. In fact, well-preserved examples of the 1974 D/D Jefferson nickel have been known to sell for over $100,000 at auctions. But the most incredible part, some of these coins have been known to reach up to $1.5 million in value. Yes, you read that correctly, at $1.5 million for a single nickel. Of course, that price is for the rarest, most perfectly preserved examples, but it goes to show just how valuable these error coins can be. If you think you've found a 1974 D/D Jefferson nickel, the next step is to get it authenticated and graded. Professional coin grading services, such as the Numismatic Guarantee Corporation, NGC, or the Professional Coin Grading Service, PCGS, can help you determine its authenticity and condition. A higher grade coin will fetch a higher price, so it's important to have your coin assessed by experts. Once your coin is authenticated and graded, you can sell it through various avenues, such as online auction sites, coin dealers, or even at specialized coin shows. If you have a rare example in mint condition, consider working with the reputable auction house that specializes in rare coins to help you get the best possible price. While the 1974 D/D Jefferson nickel is one of the most valuable coins in the series, it's not the only one worth paying attention to. Other rare and valuable Jefferson nickels include the 1938 D Jefferson nickel, which is considered a key date in the series and can be worth thousands of dollars. The 1950 D Jefferson nickel, which is another rare date in the series, with fewer coins minted that year. The 1942 silver nickel, which was made with a special silver alloy during World War II. These coins, though not as valuable as the 1974 D/D nickel, are still highly prized by collectors and can be worth a significant amount of money. In conclusion, the 1974 Jefferson nickel, particularly the rare D/D error coin, is a true hidden treasure in the world of coin collecting. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just getting started, it's worth keeping an eye out for this rare and valuable coin. If you find one, you could be sitting on a small fortune, up to $1.5 million, in some cases. So, take a good look at the nickels you have. The 1974 D/D Jefferson nickel might be the one that makes you a millionaire. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel for more on rare coins and collectibles. Have you ever found a valuable coin? Let us know in the comments below. Until next time, happy collecting. Check out our other videos for more tips on rare coins and valuable finds.